What's up everyone, Ryan here, and I'm back with another EA Sports PGA Tour Career Mode Series video, and today it is time for round number 2 of the Tour Championship at East Lake Golf Club, and Ryan Gamer started off hot in this tournament. So of course we started with the 2-stroke advantage on the field, being number 1 in the FedEx Cup standings, ended up posting a 5 under par in a round 1. So with us starting at 10 under par in the tournament, moved us to 15 under. In second place, you had the world number 2, Patrikios, who's sitting 10 under par. So we started with the 2-stroke advantage. We gained 3 strokes in a round number 1, looking to continue that here in a round number 2 at this very challenging golf course. I need all of your all's one times, all the hype and positive encouraging comments. Just like always, you all are all legends. I greatly appreciate all the support on this career mode series and across all the Ryan Gamer career mode series on the channel. He's a 5-sport athlete right now and is playing all of them at a high level. Here we go. It is time. If you get some enjoyment, drop a like. Really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and let's do this. Take a look at these settings here. 3 to 5 miles per hour. Very scoreable conditions here. Now we have to keep in mind these pin locations are really tough, and honestly each pin location seems to me get harder and harder. So with these low wind conditions, we have to capitalize on our scoring chances. This can be a huge round number 2. We know the weekend pin locations are going to get much more challenging. Let's set ourselves up in great position going into the weekend rounds. Let's go ahead and dive on in.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Atlanta, Georgia, and fabled East Lake Golf Club, live second-round coverage of the Tour Championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Our leader on this Friday is our featured golfer. His cushion is a full 4 shots as he gets set to tee off.
That's right. You saw the leaderboard update. 11 under is in second place, so 4-stroke advantage. And hey, Masters week, everybody. Hope everybody enjoys watching the Masters this weekend. I am so excited. Of course, Ryan Gamer is rocking the Masters t-shirt here in round number 2 for Masters week. Let's focus up. Low winds. We should be able to hit fairways and score well. What a way to start. Striping it straight down the middle here. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking.
Looking good.
Cheers.
It's in the fairway here to start round 2. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay the third.
150 left to the hole, sitting in the front left hole location.
We have to capitalize on these low winds. We have to. So tucked away pin location right here in the front left of the green there, protected by 2 bunkers, a very dangerous pin to attack, but we can't attack in these winds. It's uphill quite a bit from our position. I like the finesse shot here. Probably finesse 9-iron with pretty good amount of loft here. Had a little bit of distance because of elevation, but I'm going to try to land this past the hole and spin it back a little bit. A little bit of an overswing. That's not the time for an overswing. It's not terrible. Not great, though.
Looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
You know, Jerry the caddy, his advice to Ryan this round was just do exactly what you did round 1. Play smart, hit good shots, and focus. The big thing was focus. So that's what we're going to do. There's a lot of break on this putt. I mean, it's down the hill. Ball is sitting well above the feet. A heavy right to left putt. And every single putt in round number 1 broke much more than I anticipated. So I'm going to get the read and then even add more distance to it. Or I didn't mean add more distance to it. I meant add more break to it. I
17-foot putt
made a
here.
big mistake there. Now that I think about it, I was so focused on the read. Did you all realize what I forgot to do? That's a big mistake. That's a big mistake. I completely disregarded the downhill part of that. I mean, I paid attention a little bit, but I was so focused on the right to left break. I didn't take off enough distance. I didn't really take off any. Hey, it's all right. Shake it off. Big mistake. Don't know what I was thinking there. Maybe the nerves here at East Lake, but up the hill, 2.6 degrees, ball below the feet. Jerry's not going to be happy on that one, is he? Remember when Jerry said focus? Oh, I was focused. I guess focused on the wrong things. Got to make this. That's heartbreaking. Come on. Wake up, Ryan. Get in.
Oh, you're kidding. This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way.
Hey, that's on me. No one to blame but yourself. Get it and move on. That's a big unforced error.
Okay, it's a bogey here at the first. And this is going to drop that lead down to 3 shots.
But now we'll be focused. I was focused. I was so focused on the break that I just completely disregarded how much downhill that putt was. And that was downhill like a foot. And mistakes were made. It's all right. Got to leave it in the past, right? Can't change the past. Focus on the future. 204 yards here. Up the slope. Not really a lot of bunkers to worry about. It's tucked back there in the back right. Plenty of green to work with as well. I say we go on full-on attack mode here. Now, gonna hit the drive shot so we can generate a bit more spin. Gonna go drive 7. Drive 7 here. Full loft. It's 3 to 5. If it's probably gonna be 5 miles an hour. So we got the right shot dispersion there. Perfect swing plane. So it went to the right and the wind must have picked up.
That is well off target to the right of this.
This is very chip-inable though.
This one gonna have to stop quickly. It's his second.
That's the thing about, when you're hitting the drives, with the shot dispersion the way it is, you just don't really know where it's going to go. Sometimes it goes where you want it. It was a good swing overall, and I feel like the wind was gusting a bit there. Good news is, we can chip this close. Going to go a full lofted lob wedge chip. It looks like it's working its way right to left as it hits the green. The dangerous part about this chip shot is if we land it short, we are in trouble. So close. Oh, there's just no way to stop that. Maybe a flop shot. Don't hit the flop shot a lot in those situations.
And the computer dials this one up at 26 feet.
But the thing was, that downslope, it's just a nightmare, right? It's just needed a better shot off the tee. This is my typical rounds at East Lake Golf Club right here. This is how I usually play on this golf course. And round number 1, we played a lot better, but we have to par this. 1.9 degrees, ball below the feet. Steady left to right, up the slope. Come on, Ryan. Come on, Ryan. Barely missed the last one. That thing broke a mile. I didn't see that much break. That broke more than the putt we had in the last hole. Now we crushed the last putt, but this is not the day you want to have at East Lake. Ball is sitting 2.5 degrees above the feet. Steady right to left. Good putt, but we got to play better.
Though it is for bogey here at the second. And that's going to tighten things up a little as the lead is down to 2.
Walking to the tee, Jerry asked Ryan. He said, do you want to win or do you want to lose? Ryan said, I want to win. Jerry said, you better act like it then. Wake up. And that's exactly true. Let's wake up. I've been playing a lot of this game, specifically for the Tour Championship, getting ready. And swing's been feeling good. Swing's good today. Just mistake there on the first putt should have happened, and we got the drive shot just went off. Got to focus up. Shot off to the right. Should still come out fine. Yeah, look at that. The wind pulling it up. The wind has really picked up.
And that, a good-looking shot there. Well placed in the fairway.
Hey, it's not about the mistakes you make. It's about how you respond after those mistakes.
Left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4.
And Orion has a chance here to hit a spinner shot. His favorite shot here close. Gonna put a little bit of backspin on this. A little bit of loft. And gonna land this about 3 yards short. One hop and stop it. Shot off to the right. It was a great swing, but
it's not stone dead, but that's not too bad.
That was a good effort. 0.6 ball below the feet. It is down the slope. Let's not mess up on that again. It's a steady left to right. These are the ones you got to make. Take a look from both sides here. Does look like it's left to right. The end might be a little bit the opposite way, but this is almost straight in. The most difficult part about this is the speed, though.
Oh, that took a look. I thought it might catch that right edge, but it didn't get there.
That ball went in, then out. Wow. It going at that speed, put on left edge. I'm surprised it broke that much. Those are ones that sometimes drop, sometimes they don't. That's not the luck we want here. That was a good putt.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he's going to stay too clear of the field.
That ball went in and popped out. That is heartbreaking. We got this. We got this. Send it. It's a good drive.
Well, this would be a good tee shot any other day of the week, really. The only problem is that hole, which is cut front right today. So tee shot on the right, hole cut front right, not exactly the best mix.
But no, I think this is a great attacking position. I mean, you got the pin tucked away to the right, a bunker right in front. Basically, I want to land it right in front of the hole over the bunker. Be about 120, 122 maybe. Gonna go finesse shot. We can be a lot more accurate. Wind is gusty. You can see how that wind meter is starting to move around there. Usually indicates that it's gusting a bit. So I'm gonna hit right at 125 here. I don't think that's gonna work. Let's correct. It's up the hill. We have to account for that. Slight loft. The wind is gusting. One time. One time. Come on.
Well, no surprise. We've already seen some great iron shots this week, but that is another one.
So now eyeing this one for birdie.
Let's get some momentum back, YouTube. Let's get some momentum back. Nightmare start, but this is huge. Let's go.
Not much to that. It is a birdie here at 4. And he's got it to 14 under par.
We got this. Hey, stakes were made. Let's keep grinding. Leave it in the past. Let's fight. You know, I came into this round focused and just made a big error on that first hole, even being focused. So don't see that too often.
Just over 90 yards, all that's left here for his second.
91 yards. This is it. Full-on attack mode. Wind looks like it's still affecting the ball pretty good. I'm going to do a full de-lofted lob wedge. I don't want this to spin back much. Land it slightly past the hole. How many yards do we have to work with here? Okay, we don't have anything. Look at that bunker. We probably have, 1 yard, 2 yards maybe. That's tough. That is tough. And everything basically is funneling down into the bunker. So we've got to go past the hole here. Just don't overpower this, right? That's the big thing.
Here we go.
That's beautiful.
Good approach shot. Birdie putt coming up. Approach shot just a little right, little short.
I was expecting that ball to roll back a little bit more. Did you all see the wind affect that ball, though? So wind is gusting right now. It's above 5 miles an hour. It's really... We have to start playing at probably 7, at least on these last 2 holes. It may die back down. This is a pretty level putt as far as elevation change. Now, it does look left to right. Ball is sitting below the feet. And it does look like that same consistent left to right the entire way. Walk to the other side. Take a look here. Yeah, it's definitely left to right. These are the ones that you got to make. So erase the 2 bogeys. We need this. One time. Yes!
Yeah, there's another one. Back-to-back birdies here at 4 and 5. And he moves to 15 under.
You can't get flustered in golf. You know, if there's a sport that you have to remain focused, you can't beat yourself up. You've got to focus on the future. That's what we did. 2 bogeys to start. Battled back to even. Let's keep fighting. Come on. Wow. Okay, so 310 to the front of that left bunker. Should be perfect. The wind should grab it a bit. Beautiful. Absolutely perfection.
A little bit of run. That will be just fine.
$211 yards up the slope. Now, I want to point out that they did release the Season 11 update. I posted a video last week on the new courses that were added. They added 4 new courses. They added Jack Nicklaus as a playable pro. So if you want to check out that video, if you have not seen that out, if you have not seen it yet, check that one out. I'm going to go probably to spin this. We've got to go approach. We got plenty of green to work with here. I mean, look at this. We got plenty of green. Plenty of, I mean, the bunker, the front of the green is 185, 211 to the green, 211 to the back right. I love this shot. And I think that I might hit a finesse. No, it's not going to stick, right? What about a 6-iron approach? Lofted. Up the slope, the wind's going to add a little bit. Looks like it's been gusting these last few holes. The difficult part of this, if it's not gusting, it's going to be too short. I'd rather have an uphill putt than downhill. Slowed it. That's still going to be just fine. That wind... I mean, the side hill lie affected it left to right, but the wind took it
all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5.
So we've got to start playing this wind as probably 7 to 8 miles an hour. Now, the thing about that shot, it was an approach shot. The accuracy, the shot dispersion zone is wider, so it could have went to the right. It went to the right off the side hill lie as well, and then the wind affected it. So it's hard to say which factor. Was that the strong wind, or was that just the side hill lie, and was that the shot dispersion, right? We just don't know, which is honestly, I love that randomness in the shot dispersion playing on especially playing on True Sim, because it adds like that different level to it. You just don't know. Adds that mystery, like what you feel in real life, right? Sometimes you feel like you did everything right and you just miss it. That's me every shot in real life. But ball is sitting above the feet. This is for eagle. Steady right to left the entire way. The problem with this putt is if we miss it too much to the left, this ball could roll all the way down the green. And we've got to make sure we get this there. It's slight up the hill. It's going to break quite a bit right to left. One time for the huge eagle, YouTube. I need everybody to one time this one.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away.
Close. Hey, good effort. Good effort. I mean, honestly, putting has been really good this week so far. So we're putting really well at East Lake. Just got to keep it up. That's a tap-in birdie. Let's not overlook it, though. Left to right. Let's go.
Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie to 16 under par.
So clearly whoever called in the birdie train accidentally called the bogey train to start, but then switched to the birdie train. Well, thank you for getting the right train in here right now. So here we go, hole number 7, sitting 1 under on the day after a bogey start. That's how you bounce back. Gotta put this in the fairway. Everything is sloped left to right here. Very tough golf hole. Be the one. Be the one.
Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
What do we got, Iona?
It's 125 yards to the front of this green. 137 is the number you'll need to get it all the way to the flag.
It's actually
Pin tucked in the
128.
front left-hand portion of the green today.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. Bunkers to the left. These pin locations are so tough here on these Friday pins. A 128 to the front. Don't have much green to work with there at all. Wind is pulling us right to left. Now, the question is, how strong is it, right? That's been the question. And I'm going to go pitching wedge. No shot shaping at all. It's a little bit down the hill. I'm going to play the wind's going to affect it quite a bit. It's been affecting it, so why would it not now? That's beautiful.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Yeah, a little bit of an
Birdie chance
overswing.
here. Very long putt, though.
Got
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
a lot of distance out of that shot. Was right on the wind, though. Accuracy was great. So we're sitting with a downhill putt hill here. Ball is sitting above the feet. 1.8 degrees. It's going to be a steady right to left. A more heavy break, actually. Looks like it might flatten out a little bit at the end, but it's still going to be moving right to left. But most of that break is right at the beginning and middle. Speed is tough here because if we mishit this, it's downhill all the way to the front of the green. Have to be a little bit careful here. That was the line. Just got to hit it a bit firmer.
Needed to get that a little further out to the right.
That's a good putt. But after Ryan's mistake on hole number 1, you think he's not going to leave this putt short?
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll maintain that 4-shot lead.
What a bounce back. We still have a 4-stroke advantage, which is where we started the day. So a great bounce back after a nightmare start. Let's keep it up. That shot off to the right. That's so unlucky.
So it's official. Will not hit every fairway today. First fairway missed in the rough. Let's see what they can do from here.
Was that really the first fairway miss? Never before seen on the Gamerability YouTube channel. Did y'all hear that? Ryan was hitting fairways today? What? Alright. At East Lake, 143. Downhill, is the announcer right on that? We have a great lie, 88 to 96%. Probably a 5-mile-an-hour headwind. I love the 9-iron here. A little bit of loft on this one. Great, a little bit more spin. Aim at about 152. Let the wind grab it. Hopefully we get the 9, like around a 90% lie. It's going to come off to the left as well. Great opportunity. Get up, get up. Beautiful.
I'm not quite sure that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
Hey, Ryan was born in the rough, raised in the sand, and it shows on shots like that. Let's go. We got a nice little 10-foot putt chance here for birdie. It looks to me like a slight left to right putt. Not a lot of break here. 0.7 degrees, it says ball below the feet. How to take a look from both sides here. It's flat too as far as elevation change. You don't have to play uphill, downhill. You can be pretty aggressive with this. I'm going to go half a cup outside. Maybe a little bit more because it is East Lake. Get in there, center cup.
No problems at all. The pace perfect. It is in for birdie.
That's how you
Moves
fight.
to 17 under par.
One hole left here on the front. This is a fight. Wow. Did not get flustered after the mistakes that were made. It would have been so easy to get flustered. You keep fighting, YouTube. Keep fighting. 236 yards here. Slide up the hill. Gonna go probably drive shot. We can spin the hybrid a bit more. Actually, I like the 4-iron here. Full lofted. It's gonna add a little bit more distance. It's slide uphill from our position. Got plenty of yards here to carry the bunker. So I say let the wind pull this to the left. Send this close. Just want to make sure we hit this on the green though. Don't want to get too fancy. Hit the pin. Ryan almost dunked that.
And I think that may have surprised him. That carried much further than he anticipated. This will test the skill set here. It's his second.
Oh, no. So, here's the thing. We know how this is sloped. And I honestly don't know what to do here. It's a short-sided flop. I do not have good experience with the short-sided flop. As you all know, if you watch this series, you know how much I've struggled with that shot right there. Haven't hit it for a long time. But here at East Lake, if we chip that, it's going to be very similar result to what we saw earlier. We're hitting into a mega downslope. That ball is not stopping. Even if we hit right at the front of the green, it's rolling all the way down. So we have to hit a shot that Ryan has not hit in a long time. I can't even remember the last time we hit this shot. Like 15 tournaments. It's been longer than that, probably. I just haven't trusted it, and that was actually pretty good. Last time we hit it well short and left ourselves a difficult putt, and I haven't hit it since then. Maybe we should have been hitting it more, but looking like a level shot here. I don't think there's any break whatsoever. Yes!
Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th. And that finishes off a strong front nine. It's
What a battle.
33 2 under par.
What a battle. You know, what got Ryan Gamer through that round was Jerry's encouragement. I don't know if you want to call it encouragement, but he asked Ryan the simple question, do you want to win or do you want to lose earlier? And what did Ryan say? I want to win. And it showed. 3 birdies in a row, 4 birdies to close out, a 2 under on the front. Let's keep fighting, you two. What a fight. We start the back here, 17 under on the tournament. 5-stroke advantage on the field, I believe. Let's keep fighting. Nerves got to me a little bit at that start. Like, it's going to happen.
Push this one a little left.
That's fine.
Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. So a poor tee shot at 10. Now his second.
88 to 97% lie. We are sitting on an upslope here. It's going to take off some distance as well. A steady uphill from our position. How much green do we have to work with? Okay, so it's protected by the bunker. We have quite a bit here, especially if we put this out to the left side of the green. I think we go finesse. Finesse, no shot shaping. And I actually kind of want to attack this. That's a perfect swing. Get up, get up.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
We're sitting with a slight downhill chance, 10 feet to start the back nine with the birdie. Ball is sitting below the feet right here. We had a very similar putt. The birdie putt that we made earlier, the last birdie, was very similar to this putt, except it was uphill past the hole. And this is not. This is a slight left to right. I want to say about a coupling to the left. Well, that's what got a little carried away with that coupling. I want to say that this is the read with the right speed. One time. It was two couplings.
Speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet.
You know, it's interesting. You have those putts like from earlier. It was a little bit different here. The difference was with this one, it was downhill. And downhill putts are going to break a little bit more, especially when you're hitting them a bit soft. And we hit that one pretty soft and just broke more.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain 4 clear of the field.
Patrick Cantlay, 13. Ryan Gamer, 17. World number 1. World number 2. We better have about 6 strokes on Cantlay if we have a final pairing with Cantlay, because you all have seen what Cantlay can do. 203 yards downhill. Got to hit a drive shot. This is a front pin location. I mean, there's no room whatsoever. What do you do on this one? Because look at, that's such a mean pin, because if you land far, you're left with the downhill putt where your putt's probably rolling off the green, possibly into the bunker. Do you play for the bunker here? Is that crazy? No, you don't play for the bunker. I think you play to land it 199. I'm serious. I think you play to land this right at 199. So an overpowered 7-iron, full loft, and we need a little bit of luck on the shot dispersion and the wind. What a tough pin. Welcome to East Lake, everybody. I mean, if this pin location doesn't sum up round 2 here at East Lake, this is nuts. Wow, I love it. Perfect overswing. Come down the hill, please. No way it stops, right?
Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the
There's
green.
no way, right?
A birdie putt here at the 11th.
Is there any
He's had great
shot?
conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
I'm interested to see your all's thoughts here on hole number 11. I've seen this golf hole a lot. I've played it a lot. On tournament conditions, there's no shot that ball doesn't roll down a little bit further down this green. This is an unfortunate result because we're left with a mega downhill. Ball is sitting well above the feet, and the speed is going to be almost impossible. If this putt is misjudged, that ball is gone off the green. I don't necessarily agree with that rollout there. I feel like it should have rolled a bit more, but that could just be me wanting it to, right? Interested to hear your all's thoughts. But I'm going to have to hit this off. Like, there's no other way around it. Get in. Great distance control.
Didn't play enough of the break, and that'll be short as well.
What an effort. I was not expecting to be that close. I was honestly worried about sending it off. Great shot set up there. We'll take our par. That could have been a great drive, though.
Rushed in for par here at 11. And he'll hold tight at 17 under par.
Okay, 4-stroke advantage. 13 under in second place. A 3-way tie, I believe, in second place. Let's hit the fairway. That bunker to carry is about 300 probably, right? Let's let the wind just pull it to the left a bit. Hey, there's nothing like this fight here at East Lake. You know, you get to the Tour Championship.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Call it 74 yards here as he's set for his second.
74 yards, slide uphill. Wind in our face. I do feel like the wind has picked up a little bit. The difficult part with this, you don't want to land it short in that bunker. I mean, this pin is back right, bunker is right there, and don't want to spin it back in the sand. So what I'm going to do here is a full de-lofted lob wedge and aim at about 78. Let the wind affect it a bit. I don't believe it's going to affect it that much. Be the club, please. Felt good. Felt really good. Come back. Let's go.
Just a little beyond the hole, but pretty handy right there. This will move to his right.
That's a big time golf shot. That was all because of the D-loft. So if I hit that shot with no shot shaping, no D-loft, it's going to spin back as a lob wedge all the way back off the green. Great shot setup and good execution. We're sitting with a steady left to right. This is so much similar to that last putt we had. 7 feet, downhill steady. This thing's probably going to break 2 cup links. We just had this same exact putt. We just had the same exact putt. 2.5 cups should be the read here. One time. Yes!
Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12.
Which one of you all just one time that?
5 clear of the field here in round 2.
You know who you are, you legends. Are you kidding me? Thank you for the one times, everybody. Gonna fix my mic for a second. I keep running into it out of excitement. But hey, thank you all for the one times. Oh my, that's, you know, I talk about this all the time. In a tournament is a marathon, not a sprint. And it's so important, especially when you're playing without the grids on. Even when you're playing with the grids on, you got to learn from your mistakes. You got to learn from your misreads during a round. Pay attention to what you've been doing. Use them. That's the reason we made that putt. Missed that putt earlier. Made almost the same putt here. You love to see it. 5-stroke advantage here for Ryan. Let's keep fighting.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
91 yards up the hill. In the meantime, while we're setting up the shot, let me know who your all's prediction is the 2024 Masters. With the way Scotty Scheffler has been playing, My pick is Scotty Scheffler. I don't. He's been playing unstoppable, and I feel like he's gonna win the Masters. That's my pick for the 2024 Masters. So if you're watching this after that has happened, you already know. But I'm so pumped. Masters week, everybody. Hope you all enjoy it. I'm going to do a... See, the thing here with this wind, we do have to put a little bit of backspin on it. We're not... This wind is going to decrease the backspin anyways. I'm going to aim at about 88. Let the wind push this. Just don't overhit it.
Oh, this could be good.
That's perfect. Almost too much backspin.
A little further right, a little further up. That would have been close.
10-foot putt left.
I know that throws people off when I say I'm putting backspin on the shot. I'm talking about I'm just changing the loft. So you can change the loft. You can add loft to it or de-loft it. And that's what I mean by add a little backspin to it. Ball is sitting below the feet. Add a very similar putt to this. A 10-footer chance for birdie. I'm going to go 2.5 cup lengths out. Maybe a little bit more. Hit it pretty firm. We're dancing now.
Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. And the lead swells to 6 here on this Friday.
You want to win or do you want to lose, YouTube? Ryan wants to win. I don't know about you all. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers. What an electric comeback. Not comeback on the tournament. I know we're already winning. I'm talking about comeback after a bogey start. Some of you were very nervous. I was nervous. But you keep fighting. You never give up. That's beautiful. Should be. Yeah, that's just picture perfect. Good shot dispersion. Wind carried that to perfection.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
This is such a tough golf hole. How many yards do we have to work with? We have a little bit. I mean, the 227 to the back, 218, probably 224 to that bunker there at the back. I think gotta go approach to try to generate a bit more spin. Even with that, I just don't know if we're going to be able to spin this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit the 6-iron full loft and put this to the left and hope the wind adds some distance to it. That shot off to the right on a good swing plane. What? And look at that wind.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up
all right.
in the bunker.
That was interesting. That was very interesting. It's okay. Hey, Ryan learned the pick shot from Jerry, has mastered it. Let's see if we can pick this one close. Full loft on this one. Don't land this short. Rather have an uphill putt.
Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par.
That's course management there. Of course, we'd like to be a little bit better than that, but you can't give yourself a downhill putt on this hole. It's such a difficult putt. Ball is sitting above the feet. It's a little bit right to left. Can be pretty aggressive with this putt. Take a look from the other side. Just to check. Yeah, it looks slight right to left, like right edge. Hit it firm. Send it with confidence. There we go.
Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is.
5-stroke advantage here. Ryan Gamer battling against Patrick Cantlay. We likely will see that final pairing again. Ryan's back for revenge after what Cantlay did earlier in the season. That 13 under final round to beat Ryan. That was nuts. This is the golf hole. Ryan Gamer fell apart on this golf hole in PGA 2K23 in Season 2. Let's not do that right now. Or maybe that was PGA 2K21. I can't remember. I know we fell apart, but we got a front pin location protected by the bunker to the left. And, of course, water everywhere. You can't attack this one that much. You just can't. I mean, drive shot, how accurate is... It's pretty accurate. Send it off to the right here, full loft. We should be fine. I accidentally put fade on it. That would have been a big mistake. That's fine. Was it nerve-wracking in the air? You better believe it.
The shoes now. For a second straight hole, he's in the bunker.
That was a massive, massive right to left movement. I don't know if the wind, that crosswind, just really affected it. If it was poor shot dispersion. I don't believe I mishit the swing. Swing plane looked pretty good. This is a tough bunker shot. Come on.
Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good
Let's go.
thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament.
Got to keep fighting. Got to keep fighting. Hole number 16, we're sitting 19 under. What a bounce back round. Got to find the fairway here. Come on, wind. It's got to pull it. It's got to pull it. That's a great swing. Beautiful.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
151 yards to the hole. Swinging it great today. Would not surprise me if he stuck it close.
Y'all realize we had a 2-bogey start and we're sitting 4 under, 1 away from our round 1 score. Let's get another birdie. 151. It's uphill quite a bit from our position. I think it's a great position for a 9-iron, though. The wind really picked up, it seems. Saw it on that drive. It went to the right, and that wind really pulled it back. Especially on that par 3. Now, we're hitting it to an elevated position, so the ball's going to be in the air. It's going to be in the air less. So we do probably got to take off some expectations with the wind here. How much green do we have to work with? Oh, we got plenty. Look at that fast. 4!
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been.
I don't believe they were hit. I think they're fine. You know, Jerry went over and checked on them. And Jerry also asked that fan, why didn't you kick it onto the green? You know, Jerry asked that fan, you know, where was that footwork? You know, not only did you not try to dodge it, which is fine, where is the footwork to kick that one or a couple more feet? Okay, this is a nightmare chip shot because we have to tap this ball. But you can't flop this. That's amazing. You talk about touch right there.
Boy,
What?
all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Yeah, that was insane. I don't think I could ever hit that shot again. That was nuts.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead.
Fans know if they're close to the green with Ryan out there, there's a high likelihood that they may get hit. There is a very high likelihood. This is the one, of course, where we talked about this extensively, of course. You know, I talked about it in the last video, and Jerry talked about it extensively going into this tournament. There is no shot that Ryan is able to full send this. Jerry wants a finesse shot all day, every day. So blame Jerry if you don't like it.
Some
Siri thought I was talking to Siri. I said Jerry. Did you all, wait, could you all hear Siri in the background? I found those. She said I found this on the web for finesse shot. Okay, thank you. Ah! Siri thought I was talking to her. No, I'm talking to Jerry. Of course. Oh no, I forgot about this tree, to be honest. Now I think we can get it up and over this tree. This is not ideal. Gotta go approach shot to put it up in the air a little bit more. I think we even gotta go. No, I think 60-degree wedge is the one. Overpower. The wind. That's a 5% overswing, though. Definitely got over that tree. I was thinking the tree was going to play a little bit more. This is, again, one of those shots where we have to hit the flop. Don't land this short. Beautiful.
I think I'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Thank you, Frank. And Rich. We'll take it.
No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he's going to stay at 19 under par.
4-stroke advantage on Gordon. Let's get another one. Let's get to 5. We started the day with 4-stroke advantage on the field, right? And we have a par 5 here to finish. What a battle this round has been. Honestly, one of my best rounds. It is my best round at East Lake if it wasn't for those 2 bogeys. Right? If it wasn't for those 2 bogeys, it would be my best round on this golf course.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
That's perfection. That is perfection.
Right where you want this tee shot to end up. That chases down to the bottom of the hill and leaves a good look into this 18th green.
I mean, we attack, right? I mean, how much green do we have? A little bit of green, about 10 yards, really, less than that. Not a lot of bunkers to work with there on that side. What is a 5-iron going to carry? Not far enough. I mean, maybe, though, actually. It might. Land it a little bit short, roll it up. What do you all think? Wind has really died down. We saw that in the last hole. One time. That's a perfectly struck golf shot.
Well, that one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
You talk about a high pressure position here. Eagle chance to really set ourselves up in great position on moving day. We know what Patrick Cantlay can do. We know what the AI can do. So, like, let's just play the game. Let's send this putt in. It's steady downhill. It's a right to left putt the entire way. It's gonna break quite a bit. I'm gonna go a couple feet outside. Pick a good holing speed, right? It's gonna visualize the ball rolling. A little bit more out to the right, just barely. Let's send this in. Come on, one time. Great effort.
Had a pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line.
What a round. What a round. Did any of you all think after that start that I would be sitting here finishing this round at 5 under par, back-to-back 5-unders? Nobody probably believed that. You all were probably so frustrated with that start. I could see, hey, I know. I could see the look on your all's faces after that first putt. You're like, Ryan, what in the world was that? I don't know what it was, but hey, We bogeyed the next hole too. Mistakes were made. We kicked it into an extra gear, got fired up, took it out here on East Lake. What a comeback. Are you kidding me? That's how you fight. Yeah, don't get flustered in golf. You get flustered, you're in trouble. What a way to finish. Thank you all for not giving up.
Okay, it's a nice finish, a birdie at 18. So 36 holes remaining in this golf season, and our featured golfer on top of the leaderboard looking to take home that coveted FedEx Cup trophy.
Such a long season, Rich, and we've narrowed it down to the top 30. And just to have that chance with 36 holes remaining to be the FedEx Cup champion.
36 holes remaining in Orion Gamer's rookie season. Can he take home the Tour Championship? Did anybody predict? We started that day four strokes ahead, right? Did anybody predict I would gain a stroke on that round after the 2-over start through 3? That's how you fight. That's a 2-over through the first 3. 3 birdies in a row to get to 1 under. And then finish the front at 2 under par. And then go to the back with a couple pars. And then kicked it into another gear with a birdie and par stretch. But then finishing with almost an eagle and a birdie. Now, and we got a birdie. Almost an eagle, got the birdie. Now, putting has been amazing here at East Lake. This was not what I was expecting. You know, I have been focused. I have really been taking my time on reading these greens. And it shows. You know, I'm not rushing anything. I'm playing smart. And besides hole number 1, we don't talk about hole number 1 and 2. Let's build the momentum and focus on what we did well. We know we won't make that mistake again, right? We know that. And that's just an exceptional display of golf. Great putting. A great fight there from Ryan. Puts us back-to-back 5 unders. We started 10 under, remember, because we're number 1 in FedEx Cup. Back-to-back 5 unders in round 1 and 2. Back-to-back 65s is incredible on this course. And then we got Will Gordon in second, shoots a 64 on the day. Patrick Cantlay shoots a 66, 4 under. Sungjae Im right there. That is a two-way tie for third. And then Mark Hubbard, Adam Scott, Jordan Spieth, Victor Hovland. I am really hoping that we get Ryan Gamer and Patrick Cantlay number 1 and number 2, first and second place in the final pairing. I don't know about you all, but I think that would be epic, even though we know what Patrick Cantlay can do out there. We know what Patrick Cantlay can do. He can absolutely dominate. He can shoot 13 under like it's nothing on 100% AI, and we understand that. But it's going to be a fight. What a tournament so far. I scrolled through the leaderboard so you all can see it. Unfortunate to see Tony Finau all the way there at the bottom, tied with Selm Burns there. Scotty Scheffler is struggling as well, but that's what East Lake does, right? We could have honestly, we'd be 10 under if we didn't start where we were, which we'd be down there, but good thing we started with those 10 strokes. But that's amazing. 5 under on this course. My best round was actually round number 1 on this course in this game on these settings. I don't think I ever broke under par on these settings before. Back-to-back 5 unders though. Bringing it when it counts, I guess. Thank you all for watching this video to the end. For all the one times, if you got some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more and stay tuned for the rest of the Tour Championship and Orion Gamers, the multi-sport athlete on the channel. Check out his other sporting endeavors as well. The newest one is MLB The Show 24, and Orion Gamer is dominating for his team, the Cincinnati Reds, and that series is awesome. I highly recommend it. And hey, enjoy the Masters the rest of this week and weekend. I am so excited to watch it. Enjoy it, everybody. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.